That was amazing.
It was.
This is the best intro video I've ever seen in my life.
Totally. So, Spider,
Yes.
band, Powerman 5000.
Right.
How long?
It's hard to say. You know, I think the band, you know, it started around '91, so it's been a long time. You know, there was never an official start date, but we just sort of got it together, and it's been through so many changes, as you know, and here we are, like 15 years later, still doing it, and you know, I can't think of anything else to do, so might as well keep going.
There you go. So, what brought you onto this tour? Came out with a new record.
I needed the money, and yeah, no, we're supporting the new record. It comes out August 1st, and so we're just gearing up, you know, trying to get people aware that the record's coming out. As you mentioned before, we shot a new video for the single Wild World, which we just finished, and yeah, record hit stores in a few weeks. We're excited about it.
So, I was in LA a couple of weeks ago when you guys were shooting the video. Got a phone call and said, "Hey, Vinny, you want to be in our video?" I was like, "Hell yeah," you know. And then, but I couldn't get to LA as quick as I could.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
So, how was the shoot of that? You worked with, you co-directed it with Jeff Stewart.
Yeah, it was a real cool video. We did we're sort of the anti-cribs video, you know, with a lot of artists like to rent like really expensive cars and big houses and pretend that they're, you know, they're living large. And we actually went the other direction. We shot it in a crack house in LA.
Really?
Yeah, pretty glamorous stuff. And you know, so basically a band performance in this crack house, and then we threw in some hookers and some random acts of violence, and it's done. You know.
There you go. What's the song?
It's called Wild World.
Wild World.
Yeah.
So the set of that was a Wild World.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, with no plumbing and no electricity. It was cool. Yeah.
Well, we talked a long time ago. You were getting excited. You were on a tour last year, and you were about to go into the studio, made that album,
Right.
and you were talking about, hey, let's just do it simple.
Yeah.
Do it real, no effects. Let's just do it live.
Yeah, and that's what we did. We stuck to the plan and made a really stripped down, raw rock record that we're actually going to play a bunch of songs from it tonight. And you know, we've been busting out some new stuff, and kids are really digging it. It's cool. It's refreshing to just get up there and jam, just like a rock band, and not have all these, you know, synthesizer, the loops and effects. And although I loved doing that at the time, but you know, it gets a little tiring. And so yeah, it's cool, man. It really lets everybody in the band shine and do their thing.
Well, that's sweet. So about the band, what? We got the same guys in the band?
Yeah, amazingly enough, I'm holding on to the same members for the past year, so it's cool. Yeah, I like this lineup a lot. It's a lot of fun.
Who are the members? We got Adrian, Johnny,
Siggy, and Terry. You know, Adrian and Siggy were on the drummer and bass from the last album, the Transform record, and Johnny and Terry jumped on last year, and just really brought like a cool stripped down vibe to the band.
So, what producer you worked with? Same guy that produced the Avenged Sevenfold albums?
Yeah,
And
this guy Mudrock, who was actually a friend of ours way back in the early days. He used to mix our live shows, and he produced one of our very early records, and then, you know, went on to have a lot of success, and yeah, we just called him up and did it like the old days, you know.
Oh, definitely. So you've been keeping up with the Vinnie Langdon show while you're at home in LA?
Absolutely. I haven't. No, I haven't.
No.
Sorry.
Darn.
What's new with the Vinnie Langdon show?
Well, hey, we got a new location. We're gonna probably hit Sacramento soon, so it sounds fun.
There you go. Cool.
So expand the location,
Taking over the world.
taking over the world. Won a film festival this last year.
Good for you, man.
Went to Santa Vegas, partied.
This guy. I thought this interview was about me. It's like he's just talking about himself the whole time.
That's cool. So, how's the family? I mean, you got kids of your own
I
now?
have a kid. I have a boy, and he's great. He's a rock and roller. He loves loud music, and he's just a little guy, but he's into it. I can tell I'm in for trouble with that guy. So yeah, all is good. It's tough being away on the road, but you know, you got to do it, and you know, it's the way it goes.
Definitely. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Tell us more about your career. I mean, you guys started off early ages, Boston, hammering down clubs.
Yeah, absolutely. We started back in Boston and did it the old school way, just playing, you know, as much as we possibly